Namjoon, the mind behind the monuments. The quiet revolution. In a world that constantly demands perfection, speed, and noise, one man chooses a different path. He is the leader of the global phenomenon BTS, yet he often describes himself as a small speck of dust in the vast universe. Kim Namjoon, known to millions as RM, is more than a performer. He is a philosopher in sneakers, a poet in a suit, and a thinker who feels deeply and speaks gently. This isn't just a biography. It's a journey through the heart and soul of a man who once called himself a monster, only to become the voice of a generation. Whether he's addressing the United Nations, recommending a rare book, or simply admiring a tree, Namjoon teaches us how to live with intention. Welcome to the story of Kim Namjoon, a story of resilience, introspection, and a quiet revolution. The boy from Ilsan. Before the stadiums and the world tours, there was just Juni. Born in Seoul on September 12, 1994, Namjoon's family moved to the city of Ilsan when he was 4. Known for its calm lakes and clean streets, Ilsan became the backdrop for a restless, brilliant mind. Even as a child, Namjoon was fascinated by words. While other kids were playing outside, he was diving into literature and philosophy, solving complex problems far beyond his years. But everything changed in middle school when he discovered hip-hop. Through artists like Eminem and Nas, and later the Korean underground scene, he found a rhythm for his rage and his reality. Recording under the name Runch Randa, he began uploading tracks that were filled with raw social commentary. At just 16, he faced a massive crossroads. With an IQ of 148 and scores in the top 1% of the nation, he had a guaranteed path to academic prestige. Instead, he chose a small, unknown company called Big Hit. He traded certainty for a dream, becoming the very first member and the foundation of BTS. He didn't just join a band, he started a movement. Leadership is often perceived as being loud, as commands and control, but Namjoon redefined it through presence. As the only member with years of training and underground experience when BTS began, the weight of the group's survival fell squarely on his shoulders. He became the glue for 7 different souls. When BTS was mocked for their small company origins, Namjoon was the shield. When they faced global scrutiny, he was the translator, not just between Korean and English, but between chaos and calm. In 2018, standing before world leaders at the United Nations, he delivered a message that resonated in every corner of the globe. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, or your gender identity, speak yourself. Behind that eloquence, though, was a man who often doubted himself. He once famously said, "I'm a leader who often feels like a follower." This confession is his secret strength. He leads not because he thinks he's better, but because he believes in his brothers. The lyrical archive. Namjoon's greatest weapon has always been his words. He writes not to impress, but to heal. In 2018, he released Mono, not as an album, but as a playlist. It was a quiet letter placed on our doorstep. With tracks like Forever Rain, he gave us permission to be sad, to be tired, and to slow down. It was medicine for a culture obsessed with productivity. As he transitioned into his solo album Indigo in late 2022, and more recently his experimental 2024 project, Right Place, Wrong Person, we saw an artist unafraid to be raw. He explores the duality of being a global icon while feeling like a stranger in his own skin. He uses his platform to highlight art and literature, collaborating with legends, and proving that K-pop can be a high art experience. Namjooning VE the 2026 return. There is a term the fans use, Namjooning. It's the act of living like Namjoon, walking through forests, visiting museums, and finding beauty in the mundane. He finds survival in silence. As we look at him today, in March 2026, his influence is stronger than ever. Following the release of the BTS reunion album, Ararang, Namjoon continues to lead with a gentle revolution, even dealing with the physical toll of a decade of performing. including his recent ankle recovery. He remains the North Star of the group. He doesn't hide his burnout or his fears. By showing us his wounds, he teaches us how to heal our own. He proves that the most revolutionary thing you can do in a chaotic world is to stay sane, stay curious, and stay kind. The poet of the soul Kim Namjoon didn't set out to be a monument. He started with a pen and a pair of headphones, trying to understand a world that felt too loud. He is a reminder that you don't need to be perfect to be precious. This story is for everyone who found home in his voice. It's a reminder that we all carry a bit of Namjoon within us, the part that is learning, feeling, and moving forward, even when it's hard. So, as he would say, speak yourself, love yourself, and never stop becoming. Thank you for watching. If Namjoon's words have touched your life, share your story in the comments below. Don't forget to like,